Fucking classic. So, decided to do a ranking video on Mercyful Fate. This is the second time I've did this video. I did upload it before. It didn't work out because I missed one record and I felt like a freaking ass. So, not many people saw that, so this is the redo. 7 studio albums. This is Return of the Vampire, released in '92 on Road Racer. Now, Mercyful Fate. Actually, I heard King Diamond first, honestly. Back in '88 or '89, it was The Eye. One of my buddies played it for me. Went and bought the cassette the next day and became a King Diamond fan overnight. And I knew through what my friends were saying, Mercyful Fate, and was pretty much the same band back then. Found out later that was not the case. It was just a vocalist. But big fan of that band. And then the Mercyful Fate stuff just blew me away. Every album blows me away, and I'm celebrating because I just know the new album that's soon to be released, I think next year, I want to say. Looking forward to that one. Always look forward to the new Mercyful Fate album. It seems like there's a gap between when you get one and when you don't, between the King Diamond and the Mercyful Fate stuff. So anyway, I'm going to do the 7 studio albums, my personal favorites. Every one of them, of course, are fucking fantastic albums. But there's always a favorite and there's always a least favorite. And most ranking videos I've noticed, you could pretty much guess what the number one is. My number one's probably going to be a little bit different from everybody else's. And I think after I show these records, I'm going to go through them and maybe show you the variants, because these are all reissues. So if you're here for first pressings, I don't have them. My collection was destroyed, so I've recollected my collection and bought the reissues. So there's no shame in that. It is what it is. But also, maybe there's somebody who wants to know what the reissues look like, and this is a video for you. I think I'm going to show the EPs and my collection of King Diamond after I do this video. So let's go. Fucking awesome album, awesome band, awesome album. Every album's fucking awesome, but my least favorite probably going to be this one, In the Shadows, released in 1993. Still fucking awesome. I love the fucking artwork. I love the artwork on the back, that full moon, and these spirits or whatever in the trees. I think that's a depiction of Abigail here in the front. Maybe Melissa, I'm not sure. But still a fucking awesome album. When this came out, I was ready for the new one because it'd been some time between Don't Break the Oath and then this one. But just an amazing album. Still an amazing album. Egypt is one of my favorite songs. The Bell Witch, The Old Oak, Legend of the Headless Rider, Return of the Vampire in 1993. This is the 92. Fucking awesome. But it comes in at number 7. Number 8, wait. The reissues, I wanted to show you, that's what a lot of people in the vinyl community want to see this. This is the insert right here. Just a typical standard insert. Nothing glamorous, nothing like the original, but still fucking awesome. And the variant on this one comes with this blue. I think a lot of these I have are this blue and black swirl. I think there's only a couple of black vinyl variants in this collection, but pretty cool. So, in the shadows. And then number 6 would be this one. Released in 1996. To the Unknown, which I really love this artwork, the sunset. Somebody tried telling me that's a moon. I said, no, that's the sun. It has to be. Still a fantastic album. It's just, there's not, I guess the way I rank these is depending on how many songs on the album I like, I guess. Maybe the quality. But they're fucking fantastic. Well, I love the Uninvited Guest. The Uninvited Guest is fucking killer. 15 Men and a Bottle of Rum. I fucking love that for some reason. Under the Spell. Cthulhu, The Mad Arab Part 2. Fucking awesome. It's a banger. This one just comes with the same setup as that Metal Blade. That's a single insert. And the variant on this one is a pretty cool marble gray with black swirl. And of course that classic label by Metal Blade. And fucking awesome album. Fuck yes. Next one up, this one was released in 1988. And honestly, when I first heard it, I didn't really like it. It wasn't until a couple years later. I had all these on CD, by the way, back then. So a couple years later, I just happened to grab it, wanted to listen to something different that wasn't the same Mercyful Fate album I usually listen to. And at first, I was getting ready to take it out, but I was too lazy to get out of my chair, so I just let it spin. And the more I listened to it, the more I fucking liked it. And I was like, okay, this is a fucking killer album. That Again, 1998. Absolute banger. My favorite tracks on this is Banshee and Mandrake. I love those two tracks. The Nights is another good one. Actually, every one of these are very fucking good. This comes on a blue variant. It's a double LP. I won't show you the other LP. It just looks just like that one. And it comes with this killer fucking poster that I should hang up. It's basically on one side, it's the artwork. But I really dig that. I remember showing this a long time ago and saying I need to hang that up, and I will. That Again, 1998. Fantastic. So, number 4, 1999. This album, when I first heard it, I fucking loved it. Hands down, fucking was so excited about this album when it came out. Then I saw the artwork. I was like, fuck yeah, that's the old Mercyful Fate we all know and love. Kind of that Don't Break the Oath kind of look on it. Which this one actually does too. Don't Break the Oath. Kind of like that collage. But anyway, yeah, this album, it's probably the heaviest and most brutalist, I guess, for a Mercyful Fate album. Church of Saint Anne, I love that song. House on a Hill, Burning Hell, and my most favorite track on this is The Grave. Absolute fucking banger. might go pull an insert out on this. This one just comes on a red translucent variant. Absolute fucking banger. I have to listen to this one later. So that's my number 4. Number 9. Number 3 is one of the first Mercyful Fate albums I ever heard. It's the one I play on Halloween the most. It's Don't Break the Oath, which is fantastic. My favorite track on this is The Oath. I think that's most people's. Nightmare, A Dangerous Beating, Night of the Unborn, Gypsy. Stone cold classic. And this one's a Metal Blade, of course. Insert, and then the variants on this one's this cool orange and yellow collage. It's a badass album. It's a classic, but it comes in at number 3 for me. Yeah, that actually went in there. Earlier, I was trying to do this video. The first time I tried shooting this, I fought every one of them trying to get them back into the fucking sleep. So number 2, it's gonna be this one. This is my number 2. I absolutely adore this album. I love this artwork. This is one of the most evilest albums I ever heard back in the day. Evil, Chaos, or Course of the Pharaohs, Into the Coven. I love that song. Black Funeral and Melissa. I remember summer nights. It was summer when I listened to this a lot. I think that's when I bought it, was actually in the summer. It comes on this weird kind of yellow and black swirl variant. But like I said, I think I first bought this album on cassette and listened to it in the summertime, and that's why it's one of those summertime albums for me. Melissa at number 2, like a killer. And my number 1, if you guys know Mercyful Fate's catalog, this is probably not a lot of people's favorites. Still a fucking killer album, but this is my number 1. It's Time. I love this artwork. Released in 1994. It's weird because just like In the Shadows, I didn't really care for that the first time I heard it, but it grew on me. But this one struck a chord with me right off the bat. Then Dead Again is the same kind of thing in 1998, and then 9 comes out and it freaking blows me away. Kind of weird, but that's just me. But anyway, look at this fucking album. Favorite tracks on this is Nightmare Be Thy Name, Angel of Light, Witch's Dance, The Mad Arab, fucking badass, The Preacher, Lady in Black, Mirror, fucking, oh my gosh, that's badass. But I just wonder if I fucked the order of these up, because this one actually has, nope, I didn't fuck the order up. The years, what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's my number 1, Time. It fucking rules. Variant on this one is this bone to match the front cover, which I believe that's Melissa's skull. And the story is the jaw is missing from it. I believe it got stolen. If I read the story right, I don't know if that's true or not. I always found that fascinating. But yeah, this album right here, the choruses, the riffs, everything about this album is fucking badass. Mercyful Fate, Time, that's my number 1. So we'll go to the EPs I have, and then we'll do some King Diamond. The Nuns Have No Fun EP reissue on Metal Blade. This thing's badass. This one has A Corpse Without a Soul. That's my favorite track on it. Doomed by the Living Dead, Nuns Have No Fun, Devil Eyes, killer one. I believe this one's just on black. Comes with this sheet, which is kind of cool. I don't know how the original looked. I never had the original on wax, but I just thought that was fucking cool. Look old school. And then it's just on black wax. Actually, I would prefer to have these all on black wax, to be honest. Yep, Nuns Have No Fun EP. And then this one, I always wonder why I bought it, but I got it. It has the Nuns Have No Fun EP on it. Plus it has side B has Curse of the Pharaoh, Evil, Satan's Fall, and Black Masses, which it's on Melissa. But this is actually, it says Black Masses is a bonus track, so I guess that track, it seemed like my CD may have had that track on it, but I could be wrong. Love it. The beginning, this one's on just black. Metal Blade. I love it when I love these. I got several sleeves in my collection that Metal Blade put these in. Those are fucking awesome. Then let's go to what I have at King Diamond. I don't have everything. Basically, I have the first 4 or 5 albums, maybe. This one, Fatal Portrait, which really sounds like Mercyful Fate. It sounds like a continuation of Don't Break the Oath in my mind. Absolute fucking banger. This one's just on orange. Look at that fucking artwork. Love it. Favorite tracks on this one is just about every one of them. The portrait is awesome. Dressed in white. Lurking in the Dark. Just, what can I say? Rules. Then my favorite, this is actually my favorite King Diamond album. If I did a ranking, this would be number 1, which is Abigail. Spent a lot of time listening to this album back in the day. Love the artwork. It's probably my favorite artwork on the King Diamond stuff. Actually, it's my second favorite. There's one that's a little bit better than that one, but I love that. Love that fucking artwork. This one's a Roadrunner. I think this was like music on vinyl, I want to say. But it was cool to find, because I wanted this album so bad, and back in my collection. So when I got this, I was fucking stoked. About 4 years ago, I want to say I got this. Favorite tracks on this is A Mansion in the Darkness, Omens, The Possession, Abigail, Black Horseman. This fucking thing rules. Then here's my favorite artwork. Is Them. And this album, like, it is fucking awesome. I love this axe here. Oh, I just love the artwork and aesthetics to this. These trees, this axe. That's just absolutely beautiful. I want to say, yeah, this one's Metal Blade. Comes on this blue swirl. I love this anesthetic sleeve. It's on wax paper, so it's easier to pull out of there. Insert looks like this. Killer. My favorite track on this is Welcome Home. I remember that was on Hell's Headbangers, or Headbangers Ball. God damn, I did it again. The Invisible Guest. I like that. Broken Spell, Accusation Chair, Twilight Symphony. Fucking banger. And then Conspiracy. This is fucking awesome. My favorite track is on side B. Very first track, The Wedding Dream, and then A Mom Belongs to Them. I love that song. At the Grave, Sleepless Nights, A Visit from the Dead, Ceremony, Let It Be Done. Look at that. Fucking awesome album. The variant on this one is fucking smoking badass, but look at that. Love that variant. Love this variant. It's my favorite. It's on this red marble variant, which is fucking badass. And then the last one is actually the very first one I ever heard, and it's still one of my favorites. The Eye. The artwork is not as good as those, but it's got its charm. I really dig the artwork to this. The, I guess, purple satin or silk sheets with this medallion, a necklace. This album, The Trial, I love that freaking song. Eye of the Witch, The Two Little Girls, Into the Covenant. Man, I'm gonna have to listen to this. 1642 Imprisonment. I'm gonna have to listen to this again. It's been a while. Oh, this purple, translucent with black swirl. Anyway, that's my ranking video, plus some bonus shit. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you in the next video. I don't know if I'm gonna do a ranking video anymore. If this is people like this, maybe I will. But I kind of just want to show my collection. I think the best way to do that is ranking videos, but I could be wrong. May do Testament next, but I don't have all the Testament albums, so I think I'm just missing one. But maybe Megadeth, maybe Metallica, maybe just all the classic stuff, Dio, Ozzy, all those. Anyway, you all have a good one. Hopefully you guys like this. Let me know in the comments below later.